All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Jenny Bess, and I am the current and now outgoing president of the Georgia chapter of the National Association of Pediatric Nurse Practitioners. And we're thrilled to have you all here today for our virtual year-end celebration and elections of our incoming board. This has been a really fantastic year, despite having to be virtual. I know many of us have not yet met in person, so we're looking forward to doing that sometime soon. But we're so happy that y'all have stayed engaged with us during this year, and we have a lot to celebrate, which we'll do tonight. Since we have kind of an intimate group, I think it might be nice for everyone to introduce themselves if they'd like to. So we can just kind of start by doing that. Who would like to go first?
I'll go first. I'm the current secretary, Danielle Hooper. Nice to meet everyone.
I'm Daphne Stewart. I'm president-elect, so glad you're all here tonight.
Hi everyone, I'm Marlena. I'm the current communications chair and will be continuing on as that for the next year. Glad to see y'all here.
Hi, I'm Adriana Hall.
Hi, Adriana.
Hello, everyone. I'm Stacy Buchanan. I am the current treasurer, and I'll be continuing in my role again next year. And I'm immediate past president from last year as well. Welcome.
Hello, everybody. My name is Imelda Reyes, and it's so good to see everyone.
All right, would anyone else like to introduce themselves?
So I'm Abby, and I am a student member of Georgia NAPNAP.
My name's Christy. I'm also a student member.
Awesome, welcome.
And I'm Lizel, and I'm also a student member.
Awesome, thanks so much for being here. Did we get everybody? I think so. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and get started. As you all know, NAPNAP is aimed at empowering pediatric APRNs to optimize child and family health in Georgia. And this year, the current board wanted to do that by focusing on equity, access to care, and engagement. So we've tried to tailor all of our activities to those areas. And before we get into elections, we just wanted to highlight some of our successes this year. So celebrating our accomplishments, first, we're really excited about the virtual education series that we were able to hold. We offered a total of 3.5 continuing education units through 5 different events. We started off with our very own Dr. Hooper and Jason Estevez, also from the Board of Education, talking about mental health. We got to discuss transgender health, flu and coronavirus, climate change and eczema, and then most recently our prediabetes and type 2 diabetes management. So we had some phenomenal speakers, and in each session paired our clinician and community experts to really bring content that was meaningful to us as experts in pediatrics and advocates for children. And overall, we're really pleased to have more than 100 attendees at these events. We did have over 200 registrants, so we have some work to do in terms of getting folks that register to always log in, but we know it's a tough year. And we did have 55 people claim continuing education credits over the course of the year. And I really do want to thank Daphne for leading all of the continuing education accreditation. A lot of work goes into that and to being able to disperse these continuing education units. So we hope that y'all enjoyed these sessions and will be involved in helping us to continue our continuing education efforts moving forward. The next thing that I'm also excited about, because this is the area that I love the most, is our legislative and policy activity. I think we really grew in this area this year. We were active in expressing our thoughts either in support or opposition of several pieces of legislation. So 10 letters were either written by us or there were a few that we signed on to as well. We have a number of partnerships with different policy organizations in the state, including other advanced practice registered nursing groups, but also groups committed to healthcare access and child health policy, including Voices for Georgia's Children, which puts out phenomenal content, and Georgians for Healthy Future. We sent a bunch of legislative updates, so I hope that you enjoyed some of those, and they are all posted on our website. We had the 2 policy events as well. A meetup with Louisa Wakeman, who is a registered nurse that was running for State House, and our policy panel discussion to kick off the legislative session. And of course, the big win this year was the passage of HB 163. And so we were really proud to advocate for that legislation, which was expressly an eligibility for Medicaid and CHIP, along with our advocacy partners.
And next we'll move to engagement. And we, despite the pandemic, we're trying to really promote member engagement. So through our leadership, we did get some activities going. So we tried to start off with a members only town hall meeting to kind of let everyone know where we were and what our goals were for the year. Next, we had our virtual concert for a holiday celebration, and that was really nice. Like Jenny was able to find a violinist who was really good and a pianist. So it was awesome. Like they are professional musicians, and it was a really good night just to kind of sit back and relax and unwind, because it was a stressful year. So there was something nice that we could enjoy. And we had a wellness social about a month ago. I think that was our April thing. And that was really good too, because it was, they were dealing with essential oils and just teaching us relaxation and some different uses of essential oils, it was just fun, a fun time to get together. And all of these things happen virtually. You know, it's difficult to do that, but it still was an innovative way that we could try to get people to be involved. And then we'll be presenting our awards later on in a few moments. So we're excited about that, as well as our scholarships. So, and we also participated in the APP week by, you can see the replica of our, magnets that we supplied for everyone that we passed out during the conference. So despite the challenges of the year, we did try to make sure that we were out there and trying to be engaging and get everyone to participate. So I think that it was a great job and great ideas, and we'll look forward to keep doing that. And now we will talk about the money. So one of our goals was to increase our sponsorship within the community, and we were able to do that. As you can see, we had several levels of giving that we were able to give a total amount of $11,710. And these were all donations from our funds. So when you're paying your membership dues, your dues are going to work, and we are trying to represent you well. We are sponsoring the Children's Day 2021, which is the annual event for Georgia Voices. And that's a organization that really works to advocate for children. And then the Mental Health Awareness Day, did that just pass, or is it coming up? I can't remember the date for that, Jenny.
It just happened. It was May 6th, I believe, this year.
Okay. All right, so we were sponsors for that as well. And as we all know, with this tough year, the lacking of mental health support for our youth is very evident. So definitely sponsoring anything that's going to be advocated for that was essential for us. We did give 2 gifts of support for research and to the foundation. And also we sponsored the board this year to attend the virtual conference. So we all were able to pick up some jewels and learn a lot from that conference. Even though it was virtual, it was rich in its knowledge. So we were definitely grateful for that. And then we will also be announcing our scholarship winners this evening. So woohoo, can't wait for that. And then we also, CAPRIN is the organization here locally that does a lot of lobbying for us. And so we really want to make sure we continue to support that organization, because we can't, we may be able to eventually get a lobbyist of our own, but for right now we don't have one, and they have it. So, and it's well organized, she's well informed, and she does a great job of sending us information. So we want to make sure that we're supporting them in their efforts as we try to move towards full practice authority in Georgia.
Hi, everyone. We're going to switch to the membership and social media aspect. So currently we are at 263 members, which is great. We had a goal to increase our membership this year, which we successfully did. We launched a new chapter website via National's main page. It houses our newsletters, the legislative newsletters, continuing ed info, all of our social media links. So definitely check that out. We have expanded social media to include Instagram and YouTube this year. And currently we have about $40,600 in the bank to put towards our activities and our sponsorships, and keep an eye out for our monthly newsletters that we'll continue to send out to y'all.
Okay, so I get to talk about fun stuff. We started 3 student scholarships this year, all for $1,000 each. And the requirements, just so you know, were that they had to be Georgia residents enrolled in advanced practice graduate nursing programs with a pediatric focus. They had to be eligible to sit for certification as a pediatric nurse practitioner or family nurse practitioner with plans to focus on pediatric care, and at least 2 semesters remaining in the program. Applicants were also asked to select one of the NAPNAP position statements related to child health equity and discuss innovative solutions that they saw as a future nurse practitioner that they would want to work towards to promote child health equity, improve access to comprehensive care, and increase engagement in advocacy activities. So our 3 scholarship winners are here with us tonight, and we're very excited that you're here. All 3 are PNP students from Emory with an expected graduation date of December 2021. And so we have Abby Wilwant, whose topic that she addressed was LGBTQ equity. We have Christy Meno, whose essay topic was about mental health. And then Lizel de la Cruz, her essay topic was ACEs. So congratulations to you 3. Yay. So very, very well deserved. So nice job.
Awesome.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
And then I also get the honor of announcing our award recipients for tonight. Imelda Reyes is our 2021 Outstanding Advocate. She serves at the forefront of the Georgia APRN policy, social justice and education, and movement to diversify APRN leadership. She's the treasurer of UAPRN of Georgia. She's faculty of Freedom University, teaching Introduction to Healthcare Justice. And she's also on the inaugural advisory committee, DMPs of Color. And she selected the NAPNAP Foundation for her donation to go to. So congratulations, Imelda.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And then our next award recipient for the 2021 Distinguished Member is unable to be with us tonight, but I do want to talk about her and recognize her. And so Rachel Swerlin is our 2021 Distinguished Member. She launched the Southeast's first and leading comprehensive multidisciplinary vascular anomalies clinic. She co-authored 2 publications in the last year, has presented at 4 conferences in the last year. And you can see she was the only NP to speak at the ISSBA in May 2020. She's the co-chair of the APP Professional Development Committee. She's currently a DMP student at Augusta University, longtime member and former communications chair of Georgia NAPNAP. She's also running for president-elect tonight as well. And so congratulations, Rachel. Her donation will go to Capron. So yay, Rachel. So.
All right. I believe this is my section. Is that correct, Jenny? This is the part that I'm speaking on?
Yes, yeah, please go
Okay.
for it.
So what you're seeing in front of you is the 2001 through 2002 board positions, and the members who are currently on the board who will continue their position are President Daphne Stewart. She will move in as the president. The immediate past president is the current president, as you guys know, Jenny Beese. Treasurer will remain Stacy Buchanan, and then myself as a secretary, I will go for an additional year as well, so a 2-year position. The positions that are open for re-election will be the president-elect, the communications chair, which handles the social media sites, the membership chair, the legislative chair, and then the continuing education chair. So that's what we're running for tonight. Okay, so for the open positions for the elections tonight, for president-elect, we have, as Daphne just mentioned, Rachel Swerdlin, and she's with CHOA. The other open position is the communications chair, which is Marlena Sherman. She's currently in that position and will continue that. The membership chair that's up for election tonight is by Malia Stevens. She's currently a DMP student. And then also up for grabs is the legislative chair. And that position is by our current president, Ms. Jenny Beese of CHOA.
Do we want to invite Marlena to just talk about her thoughts for communications chair, and I can share a little bit about legislative, and then we could do a vote?
Sure.
So yeah, just continuing to expand our presence on social media and to continue sending out those informative monthly newsletters, and to continue, we'll continue certainly to post our recordings of the continuing ed lecture series on YouTube. So you have time to check that out and claim your CEU credits. And yeah, that's it.
Great. Like Marlena said, for communications with the legislative chair position, I'd really just love to continue building on the momentum that we've already laid the foundation for this year. I'm really excited about the partnerships that we're building with Voices for Georgia's Children and Georgians for a Healthy Future, as well as our APRN colleagues at CAPRN and UAPRN and GNA. And so I think there's a lot of opportunity there. This year was so exciting because even though we didn't get any APRN legislation passed, there were several bills introduced. And so there's definitely a lot of enthusiasm. We've elected a lot of new state leaders that are aware of the APRN role and supportive of it. So I think we're going to see a lot more movement and hopefully faster movement going forward. Before I came to Georgia NAPNAP, I was on the board of a volunteer-based political organization with the Young Democrats of Atlanta, and had previously worked with HealthStat and formerly with Georgians for a Healthy Future, which I'm now also on the board of. So I can bring all of that legislative and policy experience to the organization. And so I'd love to continue in that role. And then, Stacy, I think you know Malia. Are you able to share anything about her work and what she'll bring to the team?
Yes, I do know Malia. She is a former student of mine 2 times over. I had her as BSN student when she was going through for her nursing degree, and also as an NP student, I precepted her. So I know her pretty well, and she's very enthusiastic. Currently, she works in the pre-op area at CHOA for surgery, so she does a lot of pre-op evaluations, and she has a lot of energy. She's working on her DNP as well at Georgia State, so she's a little busy, but I think if we can have her on the board and, you know, get her expertise and knowledge and ideas, it would be great. So I'm excited that she'll be joining us.
Excellent.
All right, so on Zoom meeting, it is a little funny because we don't have the polls, but everyone should have access to the little emojis, right? Are you able to, should we just do like a vote with all of them together and, or make a motion, I guess, to vote with, on all positions together, or would you like to vote independently on each one?
I'm fine with voting for them all together unless someone wants to run in opposition.
Yeah, like all in favor.
Yeah. Go for it.
Okay. So all in favor of President-elect Rachel taking this position, you can actually, yep, I see a couple emojis popping up. So I see 4 in favor right now, and I think that would be the consensus. Okay, perfect. Okay, so all in favor of Marlena being the communications chair? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Consensus. Perfect. Thank you. And then all in favor of the membership chair going to Malia?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. I see 6, so that's great. And then last but not least, our very own Jenny for the legislative chair. Okay. I got some sparkles and for that one. Awesome.
If you can't guess who put the sparkles up.
I had 2 sparkles actually. Oh, perfect.
Awesome.
Yes.
Excellent. All right. So next, we just wanted to congratulate the new board, but also thank everybody, you know, beginning with our current board. It's really been so awesome working with y'all. I think we've had a great year, even though we haven't gotten to meet in person, and I can't wait to see everyone for our transition meeting. But I really think we all worked collaboratively and everyone brought so much to the team, and it was a really nice thing to be able to do that in an otherwise kind of rough year. So I hope y'all are really proud of what we accomplished. I definitely am. So thank you so much for all of your hard work this year. And Casey, who is not able to be here with us tonight, but is rolling off the board, we also just want to thank her for her 2 terms of service to the organization, and really doing so much to launch the membership programs this year with the awards, really contributing to the scholarship as well, and then the start of the mentor program. So that's a big thing that we'll be able to carry forward.
Mm-hmm.
And we also wanted to thank all of our amazing speakers. We had a really great group of enthusiastic and knowledgeable folks that shared their expertise with us. All of their names and credentials and whatnot are on the website too. And so if you're interested in following up with any of them, please do. And I'm sure you'll be seeing some familiar faces back next year, especially in the policy area. But if there are other folks that you want to hear from in the coming year, I know the new board would definitely love to hear your thoughts. But special thanks to all of our guest speakers, clinician and community experts that joined us this year. And finally, our primary partner organizations, CAPRN, Voices, UAPRN, Georgia Equality, Georgians for Healthy Future, and the Georgia Clinicians for Climate Action. So thank you, everyone. I'm going to stop the recording, but then we can all stay on it and chat a bit for open discussion and networking. So let me go ahead and stop.